Hello everyone. Here is a tutorial on how to download and register for the Glorious Mission online game. So as you see right here, I'm on the main page, which is plagame.cn or China. And right here, you see some input, some inquiry boxes, and they're in Mandarin. So to make this a little bit easier, I translated it, as you can see now on the screen. So here we have the username, the password, email, name, and ID card, all of which I'll go through. So in my example, and I just inputted it ahead of time to save time, you'll see that my username is temporary1. My password I just made, it can just be numbers, it could just be regular text or characters. English characters are fine. For this part, it does not need to be, nor for the username, have to be in Mandarin or just Chinese characters. So for this one, I just made it 9876123. Email. I used a temporary email. You can use your regular one. It's fine. It's safe. This one I just used Mailinator. It seems to work. So for the last part, now this part's a little bit tricky. It's not the very last part, but it's the name section. As you can see right here, name. This has to be in Chinese characters. Now you might say that I made my name Potato Tent. The reason I did that is because it doesn't always work if you just translate, say, like William or Sarah into Chinese. So if you went from English to Chinese, it's not going to always recognize that as a Chinese name, even though it's in Chinese characters. So I would try to stick to regular nouns. So again, I just picked Potato Tent, and that seems to work, as you can see by this green check mark right here. So now for the ID, this will take a couple of tries, but luckily you don't have to submit and then refill everything. You'll just keep doing it until you see a green check mark here. So I use this website called Asian Games. I'll put a link in the description. I just accept. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to go over to make an ID up here. And then for your birth date, you just got to input it as one of these formats. I'm just going to use a random one. Then, gender, male. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. And then your ID is right here. And you can do this multiple times. So I'm just going to copy that. Let's see if it works. And look, it worked that time. But it won't necessarily work every single time. If it doesn't, just go back to this generator. You just click on make a new ID, and it'll give you a different one. See, the number right here changed, and all of it changed. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to click this enter button right here. And this just says that we successfully registered. And to prove it, I'll just go over to Google Translate right here, paste it, and my heroic warrior, that's, your username is this, your account's been successfully registered, and they just want you, for security reasons, to check out your account and whatnot. And so to do that, I'm just going to click right here. I'm not going to go into too much detail about this. It's just your account. You can kind of see I'm going to translate it so you can see what it is. Email verification. Let's see if we go over here. I'll just refresh the page. I haven't gotten anything from them because I haven't asked for anything yet. But if I were to go over here and say, what's behind the email, I could just type in this verification code. Let's send it. And again, I've never gotten anything bad from them or junk really, but and look, as you can see, I just got this email. It just says, hey, what's up? All right. And again, it's just saying blah, 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 blah. So now you're done with the registration. And also, here's some customer service stuff. Now, okay, how do I download? You want to click right up here in this upper right corner on the second link, just above the one and the steps that you just went through. As you can see, you see a bunch of these links and whatnot to download. Just click the first one. And you want to leave it in Chinese. You don't want to translate it, otherwise it doesn't work. I'm not going to download it because I already have, but it's going to be an exe file. I didn't get any warnings on my computer. It was safe, no viruses or anything like that. I mean, there might be some bloatware stuff that you can just uninstall, but again, no viruses. But you just click that, and it'll download. And it'll take a couple of hours, depending on your connection and whatnot. It's about, and again, it's like 3.3 gigs. But, yeah, and that's it. This tutorial is, again, just registration.